Hi everyone, huya guys, I am MM1 Bendita from the US Navy. So I am one of the prior service recruiter here in upstate New York. So today I'm making this video to explain to you one of the programs that we have in the Navy Reserve for prior service. So we have a program named NAVET. So it's a term coined from two words, Navy and veteran. That's why it was called NAVET. So if you're a former Navy veteran that went to boot camp and that got discharged, whether you were a former active duty Navy or you were in selected reserves or SELRES, you're considered as NAVET. So if you're asking me like, hey, MM1, am I losing a pay grade if I go back to the Navy as a reservist? So the answer is it depends, because we usually follow a matrix to be able to know if you're losing a pay grade or if you're maintaining your pay grade. So the scenario is, if you were discharged within 6 years, you're gonna retain your pay grade. So whatever pay grade you were, you're gonna keep it. So if you get out as an E6, for example, MR1, so you're going to be still MR1. But if you get discharged over 6 until 10 years, you're gonna lose one pay grade, and then after that, if you're been out for over 10 years, you're gonna lose 2 pay grades. But you're not gonna go back lower E3 because we consider high tenure too. And then there's always an exemption. For example, if you've been out for a while and then you're trying to go back, you've been out for over 7 years now, and then you have been doing a civilian job that is similar to whatever former rate you were while in active duty or while in SELRES, you should be able to keep your pay grade, but you need to apply using Elapsed Time waiver. So Elapsed Time waiver requires the applicant to submit a resume and 3 references from their supervisor so that they can document their work experience in order for them to prove that they were doing something similar. So if they were working in a police force or state police, or if somebody's working in a hospital setting or medical field and they're trying to go back as a corpsman, so that would work for them. But the requirement would be the experience is supposed to be like 12 months, a minimum preceding the enlistment. And then if they've been out, example, 8 years, so the time that they were doing the job that is equivalent to their former rate supposed to be at least a half of the period that they've been out. So if they've been out for over 8 years, they need to be doing something similar in the civilian field, like within 4 or more years to qualify for the elapsed time waiver. And then, of course, if you're coming back, some people, are willing to lose the pay grade just to go back. So they need to sign a reduction in pay grade, which is additional page 13 that they need to sign just to submit their package. So aside from that, I think that's the basic one that we have, and we have other programs too. So if you have questions about it, you can just comment below, and thank you for watching the video.